Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you've enjoyed the last couple videos. I love farm equipment. Our Massey swather, the one I put batteries in. We thought it was ready, and yesterday what did we do? Well, the guys got it washed and cleaned up, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna drive it around, get everything hot, make sure everything's all right. So I took it up and down the street a few miles and first I noticed these wheels were wobbling. So, okay, well, these have like a friction disc in here, to keep tensions on the wheels to keep them from wobbling. Well, this one's wobbling. So, no big deal. Let's tighten them up. I thought, I'm going to check the clutches out. Just pull it apart and check the discs out. Yeah, they're fried. So, new friction discs on both sides for the crazy wheels. And then, we noticed it was leaking. So, it was like, oh, crap. So we brought it in the shop. George, my guy that works in the shop, he got under here and found that there's a hose that starts somewhere in there and goes up and then over the top through that rail or track right there and all the way to the back, probably to one of the coolers, I would guess. So no big deal. Pulled it off. While he was up here, he found that the hose going to this fitting was leaking too. So, hey, it is what it is, but it's like, I always tell my guys, we can work on these things all year long and never cut any hay. Like, you can always find something to do. But the major stuff's done. After today, this thing will be out of here and ready to go, and hopefully we will be cutting hay. So today we are going to do our before hay season safety meeting. So my wife's going to come in and do training on that. So we're going to get the shop cleaned up today. But I think right now I want to go outside. It's still dark. It's like 6:30, a little after. So still dark with the time change. And I want to check the lights out on the retriever. So for those of you that watched, I think it was a few videos before, we added a couple more lights to the lower part of the bed on the retriever. So I want to go check that out and see how it looks. So let's go. All right, let's try them out. I love lights. Gotta love Amazon.
There's still, you guys can still read it, still read it. We're just going to go through each bullet point. So first thing, on time and ready to work. Please be on time and ready to work. And on time means you are at where you're supposed to be. So if you're supposed to be in the field, you're in the field.
Your mom's talking. Keep it down.
At a certain time, that's when you're expected to go. You guys are all really good about bringing your work with you. So we'll skip that one.
Somebody got a little fussy. It's boring listening to Mom, huh? Don't tell her I said that.
I'm not putting your life on the line for someone else's stupid. Same thing.
Oh. Hey guys, well, we got our safety meeting done yesterday, so you guys saw a little bit of that. Not gonna cut any hay this week. There's a chance of rain on Saturday, which, I want to get started, but we need the rain too. So, it's probably a little too late, but hey, it doesn't hurt. So yeah, we're just going to continue to work on things in the shop. The rakes are ready, the swathers are ready, the balers are 99% ready. I think anything else we do to them is just extra. Maybe it's not necessary. This one though, this is the last one I was working on with the knotters. I think I'm going to end up having to change the stuffer brake out. So see if we get that done today or tomorrow. I thought it would be okay, but it's probably need to change it. So the stuffer brake has these friction discs inside there, so we got to get that changed out. But I'll show you what I guys started on yesterday. So see this oxidized, nasty looking hood. And then look at this side. It looks a lot better. Not perfect yet, but it's better, but pretty big difference. I mean, surprising you know, that hood came back to life like that. So I don't know. I guess we got time to do it. The guys are cleaning up out in the yard, doing some branches cleanup and stuff, and we're getting rid of some scrap metal. And then I started working on this yesterday. But yeah, that's what we got going on. I wish we were going to start cutting hay so we could start, you know, filming that stuff, but we'll see what the weather does. So anyway, I'm going to get to working on the rest of this hood. I don't know. I got some different stuff yesterday when I went home. I was just using regular old turtle wax and then some rubbing compound, so I got a little bit different wax. So this California sun's hard on this red paint. So try a little rubbing compound first. Seems to help. I'm not the greatest at this, by the way, nor do I have the patience for it, but it's pretty rewarding. Just gotta do it. Well, I'll let that dry a little bit and we'll buff it off. But see these panels right here? Like, obviously a lot brighter red. When we bought this tractor, it was used. I think this thing's like a 14 or a 15, I don't know. But it was in the dealer's rental fleet, and I think those panels were missing. So they ordered them or took them off another tractor, but I don't know. They must have been made with a different paint or different plastic, because they didn't fade at all. When we got the tractor, I mean, obviously it was a lot shinier, but it was like time started going by and it was like, what's up with that? Like the bottom panels are a lot nicer than the hood, but I don't know. It still looks pretty good. It almost matches. You can still see it's just a little bit shinier. It's a little different shade of red, but all right. Well, let that dry a little bit and we'll buff it off. What? No, you can wash your truck. Yeah, I was gonna tell you though, I figured out how to get everyone to get to work fast. Ask anybody if they want to volunteer to wax the tractor. They all scram. Yeah. that feels good right there. That's where I got it to move too. Other way.
Yeah.
If you had a ladder to stand on, it would be easier.
Yeah, it's in the process of being made.
He's making a new ladder for the hitch right now. Well, at least you understand how important it is. I might smash my finger. Boing! This thing is going to be really heavy. Like, oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. Oh yeah, there it is. Whew. Last time I had this apart, this was bad. I didn't have any parts. Well, I didn't have all the parts. I just had the disc. So I got new discs and I smoothed this out and it worked, but now it's shot. So this is the stuffer brake, and basically it holds the stuffer, kind of keeps friction on it, keeps it kind of in the home position when it's sitting there. And you know they're bad when it trips and this stuffer will just fall and kind of hang there. So the brake is there to kind of hold it. And I noticed this one the other day, it was moving a little bit. You do have some adjustability with the springs and bolts that I took off, but I tightened it up 2 or 3 times, it didn't make a difference. So we just need to change everything. So we're gonna tear it apart, put new everything in, it should be good. Hey, I'm gonna need the bolts for that thing too. This is for that friction disc. What do you guys have? I need the thingamajigger, man. Yeah. Oh, cool. I need 6 of them because these bastards. All right, thanks. Bye.
Is that broke, or is it supposed to? There's supposed to be a break in it.
No, that's a different type of snap ring. So, like, you know, you're used to seeing
That, yeah.
that. No, this, you see how there's like a little,
Notch taken out of
yeah,
it?
you'd get a pick or something, or a screwdriver, and you just walk it out, so to speak. It's just a different type of snap ring. Yeah, it's not gonna come out. All right. What? You know, he's still gonna get a bonus, and you guys aren't. He's the only one that volunteered.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let's talk about waxing, and everybody runs. I'm just kidding. Sort of.
Didn't we just have that off?
I had, yes, Cameron. He came over and asked me the same thing. Didn't you already change the bearing? I'm not changing the bearing, I'm doing something else. Go ahead. Alright. Hold on. Okay. That's good. That's good. Right wrench would help. Crescent. Ready? Yep, go ahead. This finger must have a little bit of play, so that trying to tighten the brake up more. You want to be able to move it, because if your brake's not set right, that's why that thing breaks. You just feel it. Pull on that finger. Yeah, that's what you want. If it's too tight, it's hitting that really